Hi guys, welcome down to Carter's Golf, welcome back to Dubai, welcome to the Jumeirah Golf Estates, and I'm on the Fire course there. I'm on the first hole of Fire, but what we're going to be doing today is a worst ball challenge. So very important that when you do go out onto the golf course that you have some sort of reason to be out there in terms of not just kind of playing golf, playing the golf course, playing it as normal. Go out there and try and explore a different way of playing the course or a different way of playing the holes, and also try and incorporate some fun games as well. So what I'm doing today is worst ball. So I'm going to be hitting 2 balls off the tee, and where possible I'm going to be using 2 different strategies as well. So for this hole it's a 335 yard hole, and I'm going to be hitting one ball with a driver, 1 ball with a 2-iron, and I'm going to see what score I can shoot. Obviously I want to try and shoot my lowest possible score, but I'm going to take the worst score from the 2. So if 1 ball makes a birdie and 1 ball makes a bogey, I'm going to be 1 over par. So a really cool way of challenging yourself, making sure that every shot counts, whether with both balls as well. So let's see how we do. Also recently posted the back tee challenge on the Earth course, so trying to replicate the round of the Tour Pros back from in November. Hopefully everyone enjoyed it. Some fantastic comments, really good views. We're also really happy that there's lots of likes and lots of kind of feedback from the video. There's going to be a lot more of that to come, even kind of going all the way up to the forward tees and just playing different types of games on the golf course where you can practice efficiently whilst obviously enjoying the golf course. So first hole, I'm going to go with my 2-iron to start with. So I've got 2 balls. I've got a Pro V1X number 2 and a Pro V1X number 4. So we're going to keep a record of what each ball is doing. And let's see if we can go low. So try not to make a bogey with either ball. But I've got a 2-iron out to start with. Drive, I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive, which is going to make it harder, I suppose, in a way. Longer club and all that. Two irons safely away down the middle of the fairway. Yeah, nice. Enjoyable. All right, driver. So the pressure on this game is if I hit my 2-iron so well like I just did, and then I hit my second shot in nice and close and make birdie, it'll only count if this ball also makes a birdie. So I've got to make 2 birdies on the hole for it to count as 1. Also, it's very easy for a bogey to really kind of ruin the hole. I could make a birdie and a bogey and it's actually going to count as a bogey. So driver, I can reach that green side bunker, so I won't mind it just shaping a little bit from left to right as it starts to land. 330 in the air, I'm not sure I've got that one in my locker though. Bogey time. Stay. It's not good. I'm going to find it. I'm pretty confident about finding it. I'm not confident about what I'm going to be doing from there. As you can see, that's why I hit 2-iron off the tee, because about halfway, well, about maybe 30 yards further back there, it's the downslope towards here, and I've only left myself 70 yards to the flag. Much simpler than what I'm going to have to go and find over there in a second. A little bit embarrassing as well. We've got a lot of the Tour Pros in town this week, because it's the Abu Dhabi Championships next week, and where I'm going to be going to look for my ball is going to be overlooking the driving range where there are Tour Pros. Excellent, but just exactly what I was looking for as well. I'll pan the video over there so you can see them. I look more like a peeping Tom though. Spin. Bit of a scrappy start. I tried to nip it, get lots of spin, caught it a tiny bit clean thin, and it's gone a bit too far. Okay, so I found my ball. So you ready for this though? It's just over the horizon. That's the Golf Academy just there. On the range we've got Roman Wattel, Max Kiefer, Tapio Pulkkinen, Grant Forrest, and then down there that's where we're going to be teaching for the week, where the white tents are. Some seriously good players down there. And here's me 50 yards right in the fairway, in full view of them. They know it's me as well because I'm wearing my bright pink t-shirt. Right, so we're approximately 60 yards, 50-60 yards into the flag. Lucky enough with my lie. Let's see the strike. Tricky with the strike, it's got to be perfect sand Not an option, ball first. It's pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. Ironically enough, it's actually my second shot with the one from the fairway. It's put me in more danger of a 3-putt. That second shot now, I've left myself a chance of birdie. Leaving the flag in now because I can, although I do worry about the fact that it could ricochet quite easily off the flag stick. So pace needs to be perfect. Downhill, sliding away from me from left to right. Let's try and get this one in close, worst case scenario. Otherwise, knock it in. Last 2 vlogs, my reading of greens has not been good. So I'll tap this in for the 4. And the problem now, with, I suppose the only problem with this game is that even if I roll this other in for birdie, it's still only going to count as level par, providing this drops. But at the same time, I don't want to get too complacent on this putt, because if I 3-putt, it's going to be a bogey. So I want to make it for my confidence. I want to roll a birdie putt in. Right to left, probably around about 2 holes width to the right. And kind of down then back up the slope. So a tricky one, not easy. I'm rolling the putter well, I'm striking it very well. Just need to get these lines. Hold, hold, hold. Oh, that would probably sound like a really weird noise. That was a good putt and a good read. Okay, 2 pars, level par 3-1. We're going to make a 3-hole vlog of this. See what score we can finish with. Okay, so I've skipped us ahead to the 3rd hole. This is the 3rd hole on the fire course. It's 423 yards and driver for both club with both balls. To be fair, I probably could hit a 2-iron because there is another slope in the fairway that does take it down, but I'm going to be aggressive with both balls, try and get really close to a bunker that is just short of the green, and that's going to give me the best chance to hit a nice couple of wedges and try and make 2 birdies. I need 2 birdies to count, which is pretty hard. Okay. There's bunker down the left, bunker down the right, but I can clear the bunker on the left-hand side. So I'm going to be hard to the left, and if the ball does just drift on me a little bit, it should be fine, it should be safe. It's all about strike here, staying back behind the ball, hitting it on the up. There's one hit down the fairway. Little draw on that as well, which is nice to see with the driver. Right, 1 tee shot away. Now a bit of pressure. You know you've hit a good shot, but you know it doesn't actually fully count until this one follows. Oh, stop. Clearly can't hit 2 in a row. Okay, I've got it bouncing down the left rough. Why is this game so hard? Can't just hit 2 shots in a row. Okay, just very quickly before I actually start the second shot. Consistency. One of the main things I get asked, can I have more consistency? Can I have more consistency? And as a golf coach, I've got to kind of say, we need to say, yeah, we can help with more consistency, because that's what we do ultimately. We improve golf swings, we improve golf games, you practice more, you do become more consistent. Can you have total consistency? No, absolutely not, because we don't have it. Golf pros of my standard don't have it. Golf pros of European Tour, PGA Tour don't have it as much as they want it. They would also probably ask for more consistency. So the answer is no, but you can definitely have more consistency. Now, what's really good to see now for you guys, not me, because I'm a little bit annoyed with it, but where my ball is short of this bunker, okay? It's fine, I've not got a difficult shot into the green, although I can't actually see the flag. Oh, there it is. My first ball is way over that bunker and short of the other bunker, so there's a good 50-yard gap between a good drive and a pretty rubbish drive, to be honest. Okay, so I hope my comments there don't come across too negative, because that's not what its intention is. It's to be realistic. You want consistency, I want more consistency, we all want more consistency, and we can get it, but we just can't have total consistency. So remember this yardage, I've got 167 to the flag, and we're going to see how far my good driver's got in. I've actually got a 9-iron because it's only like 135 to clear the front bunker, and knowing the hole the way I do in the green, it's going to shoot from front to back. So I don't mind this, just clear. I'm almost thinking, should I be hitting a wedge? Just clear that bunker and just let it shape down. But I think I need it to land still onto about halfway up the green. So I'm just going to smooth 9-iron from the rough. Super strike, it's all over the flag. In regards to distance, we'll see when we get there, but I couldn't have hit that any better. Look at that. Okay, so as I said on the last shot, remember what that yardage was to this yardage, 167.94. Okay, now there's a huge difference to the fact that there's a big slope behind you, so it would have maybe landed 20-30 yards further back and caught the slope, but that's what the good drive was going to do. That's what I said it would do on the tee. So this has left me 94 yards. Now, if I'm going to be honest with you, I'm just as comfortable, and probably sometimes more comfortable, from 150, 160 than I am from 94, because this strike's got to be perfect. The grass around here is so tight, almost a bare lie around here. They cut the grass so short. So I've got 54 degree, it needs to be perfect. I think my other shot was quite good, so I can't see where it is. I can't see the bottom of the flag. So I want to hit this 94 and set myself up 2 birdies to go under par. Oh, I've done it again, a little bit thin. Sit. I can't see it land, I've just got the impression it's gone too far. Such a tight line, strike's so important. I just sometimes get a little bit ahead of it and just catch it too much like this. It comes out really low and fast. All right, so just to kind of quickly tell you where the golf ball's, I've got one there over the back. That was my good drive, my second attempt and my second shot sort of thing. And the first one's just there, so a little bit short. I could have been a bit more aggressive. I'll be honest, the difficulty I've got with the chip is actually it's running away from me. I think the smart play is the putter, but I'm going to catch this really nice. I'm also looking at a line where to hit the ball. This would go straight down there, so I want to hit the ball a little bit higher up the slope, so it'll kick right and then it'll also break left to right. So there is some slope on this where I think a chip shot is good because you can take some of it out of play. I've got a 54 degree, so I'm not even using my most lofted. I'm just going to try and land this just on the slope there and just let a good strike trickle it down to the hole. Turn, turn, turn. Not a bad effort. Almost a bit too aggressive. Okay, right edge. Okay. Now then, this one. I can make birdie, but it's not going to count. Worst ball's par. This is actually the landing area. Ah, interesting. Okay. Right, so what I need to do with this ball, A, I want to hole it, just for confidence. B, I want to get it finishing close. And C, I do not want a 3-whack. Oh, I've got my pace perfect. My line, maybe a little bit too much to the right. Well, no, definitely too much to the right, but comfortably in for par. Level par through 2, and I've got to be honest, this is a stressful format. Knowing that I had a birdie putt, and I didn't want to, I mean, I'm quite negative anyway sometimes, but I didn't want to mess it up and make a bogey from absolutely nowhere. Puts pressure on all of your shots. It's a great way of practicing. Okay, 4th hole here on the fire course. Relatively straight, but I've got a bunker in the middle of the fairway and a bunker on the right. Both kind of accessible, let's say, with driver. If I hit this driver around about 320-ish, 330-ish, it will creep into the bunker. So I'm being a bit of a daredevil in the fact that I want to get close to it, but I don't want to go in it. And if I hit 3 wood, I'm going to be too far, well, not too far back, but I'm going to be far enough back that I'm going to need like a 6 iron or a 7 iron into the green. So I'm being a bit greedy with my yardage, but also I don't want to be too aggressive. I'm going to hit driver with both balls, slightly downwind as well, actually, now I think about it, not much though. I'm going to aim straight at the bunker and not hit it 320 to 330. I'm going to hit it like 315. That should be good. That's probably like 280, so I probably need to give it something on the next shot. Could have hit 3 wood if I was going to hit it that soft. I certainly looked it. Anyway, it came out quite a low flight. All right. Same line, higher, better shot. Left of the bunker anyway, so no danger. That can go 350 if it wants. That's going to be fine there. Good angle into the flag. I think the flag's at the very back as well. After a glimpse. Okay, middle of the fairway, about 25 yards short of that bunker, so a decent enough drive. This is actually my first one. My second one's actually in line with me, but just in the rough. So about a similar yardage with both. Maybe the second one will be a little bit further away when I go back to that in a second because of the angle. I've got a bit of a backstop behind this flag, so I'm going to hit a wedge really hard from 138 downwind, and if it lands on that backstop, it might spin back for me. Definitely don't want to be short. Go. That's very wide actually. Slightly open with the face clearly at impact when my divot's also pointing there. Poor alignment? Possibly. Something I need to check on my editing, but good strike, good shot, just poor direction. It's not like me. Jokes. Okay, so as I said on the previous shot there, this is slightly further back. It's actually 10 yards further back in relation to the flag. It's 147. So I've gone up a club. I've just zapped in on my other first ball and I'm pinned high, but just right. I mean, it's bizarre. It just never didn't draw. It just stayed straight. So I'm going to blame that on my alignment. So I'm going to take a bit more care on this one because now my birdie finish is looking very, very difficult, isn't it? Right, 9-iron ball slightly below my feet, so I would expect it to push slightly to the right-hand side, but I'm not going to be too aggressive to the left-hand side because I've got a bunker there very close to that flag, and that will probably render a bogey if I do go in there. So 147, 9-iron at the flag. Middle of the green, sit there. Can't really see it, to be honest, it's so bright. Oh, Dubai problems. Middled it again though, nice 9-iron. I presume it's in the middle of the green. All I can say, guys, is I'm a little bit sorry. That's my first. Great for distance. Now we said the second's going to be in the middle of the green. It's actually right back over there, over the mound. So let's get this one done first and onto the green, and we have to try and make a salvage at 2-putt. This is very, very easy to go over par from here. See what we can do. So we've got 54 degree out again. Looking at the slope, it will kick a little bit to the left and it will move from right to left. Important on these short chips to keep the lower body moving. It's very easy to kind of get a little bit static and then your wrists get involved. You need your lower body to move so your wrists don't take over. Okay. Here we go, middle of stance. Nice strike onto the front edge of the green. Bit of spin, go in. Get in. Oh yes. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. That has filled me with joy. Nice. So now the problem I have with this stupid format is that I need to roll that long putt in for a birdie. and I actually need to guard against bogey. If I make bogey with that ball, I finish 1 over par, even though I've just made a birdie. So this is where this format is brutal now. I cannot believe how far that 9-iron's travelled as well. Extremely, extremely difficult to put. I might even need to chip in for par after this. I mean, I'm going to be going straight up to, I'm literally going to be putting out towards the bunker. Not high enough. Could you believe that that's not gone high enough? I've done absolutely incredible for pace. Oh man, just not high, it just needs to be higher. I've nailed the pace, perfect. Right, a lot of pressure on that 6 to 7 footer. I need you all willing this one in. What a heartbreaking way to finish the vlog. Having chipped in for birdie, but missing my par putt and counting the whole thing as a bogey and dropping a shot. I'm not seeing a huge amount of break, but I'm feeling my weight on my right side a little bit more from that angle. Therefore, it's going to move from right to left. Okay, so I'm going to be aiming about a cup outside the right. Just get the pace perfect. Don't want it to die too much at the hole. Oh, something died inside. Oh my God. Oh, how? Golf. Hey? Golf. Hit an incredible 9-iron, but too hard, over towards the back of the green, 3 putts. That's me finishing 1 over par. Worst ball, finished 1 over par. And I've got to say, for 3 holes, that's quite stressful. So when you are out on the golf course, give it a try. You don't have to do it for 18 holes or 9 holes. Do it for 3 holes. Set yourself a target. I've just shot 1 over par, so I need to come back and try and do that again because, I mean, gutted. There's going to be lots more content like this where I want you to go out onto the golf course, not just to play randomly, but to go out with little challenges for yourself, and also make, if you are playing on your own in practice during the week, just really cool ways to practice properly and to improve your game whilst doing it. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. Please do subscribe to the channel. Just click that bell as well for notifications. Lots of content coming your way. Also follow me on my social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Thank you very much for watching again. Please do comment below and we'll see you again very soon.